truly is one of those situations where the bowl game is the minimum, but Damon has said a couple times, 8 really feels like the floor because, come on, the schedule.
Yeah, no, the schedule lines up perfectly.
Yeah.
And it hasn't. It hasn't in a few years. Whether you're starting the road to Ireland, on the road at Minnesota on a Thursday night, on the road at Illinois, you just can't ease your way into it. So many years in the past, you're able. Obviously, there's no preseason game in college football, but I mean, back when I was playing, you were playing a Pacific, right? You guys open up, or we at Louisiana Tech, or Nicholls State, or somewhere you can just kind of get your feet wet, get the cobwebs out, get some young players some reps. And they haven't had that. And the ability to gain confidence and get momentum, whether it's been a game getting canceled in Frost's first year, the years haven't got started off right. And this finally feels like a time where they can finally grasp momentum, gain confidence, and learn how to win finally, because they haven't learned how to win in the last few years.
Yeah, and opponent talent aside, I like the style, right? UTEP, spread, space, pace, 3x1s, 2x2s formations. Colorado, much of the same. One back offense, 3x1s, 2x2s. Northern Iowa, they're going to spread you out as well because the strength of their team is their wide receiving core on offense. So I like the fact that the schedule lines up from stylistically more than anything, because it allows your preparation to kind of settle in. Hey, we've seen this before. Let's build on it, especially in year 2 defensively, where you're going to start to add your wrinkles, your little nuances, because your opponents have game tape too. It's how you next level. So I like the fact that they're going to see some similar style offense.
They won't see anyone go as fast as UTEP. They want to, like 12, 14, 16 seconds. They want to have it snapped. So let's talk about the offense, besides the quarterback, the wide receivers, with the transfers, the way it's set up, the way freshmen played last year with Lloyd. It seems like it's going to be a pretty good position.
Yeah, I tell you what, with Banks and Nair coming onto the scene, those guys are. I'm telling you, I was Keith Williams, a former teammate of mine. He works down there. I'm just like, Keith, who is that? And he's like, that's Nair, man. I'm like,
he's a Sunday guy.
He looks. I mean, he's built like Julio Jones. Like they're just big-bodied receivers, big catch, wide radiuses. Malachi Coleman is Zach same way. IGC, you can see he's coming back, and then Lloyd is not the bigger guy, but a guy that can obviously take the top off of defense, and you got to respect the speed. So the stable is very deep, and obviously it got depleted early last year, and those young guys had to come in and make something happen. But getting Naor and Banks in there is huge, and then you throw in the tight end as well. I mean, there's all sorts of weapons to throw to.
I want to see Bonner take some snaps because he's played every other position, and now he's in the slot.
Yeah, there's so many guys that we forget about, and Bonner's one of them. I mean, Steady Eddie. And, the depth charts come out, and, they list like 3 guys deep at a position or something like that. That's not really what it's about. You want to be in that top 6 or 7 in terms of pass catchers,
right? Because
they have versatility, whether it's Fidone and Bonner and Nair and Banks, and I mean, listen, they got fellas. So just because you're 3 deep here doesn't mean you're 3rd in the game at that position. Like they'll play the top 7, 8, 9 pass catchers. That's where you won't find yourself.
You throw Carter Nelson in
and Carter Nelson as a wide receiver in that list as well. So let's go to running back because, Damon, you were in a stable at Nebraska. All those years you were there, you could go 4 deep, guys coming off the bench and running for a bunch of yards. How difficult is it as a running back to be in a or?
Yeah, so it all depends on how practice goes. If the carrot is dangled and it's set, you know what you're dealing with. If it's competitive daily and you're rewarded for your work output, it's kind of easier to stay dialed in. When there's lack of communication or you don't feel like Monday through Friday has a ton of merit all the time in terms of how Saturday plays out, it can get away from you. So the 2 things are communication and understanding that every rep counts, because it seems like they're waiting for a guy to separate, and now they get game experience to actually compete. Usually it happens in practice. It seems like they're willing to let this play out through games. Hey, that's going to keep you awful engaged, but it takes a different mentality to be ready on the spot. Some guys are rhythm guys, some guys are feel guys. It's very difficult to be ready on command.
As a defender, to have that many different types of backs. They are really different. Is that a little bit harder? Because you got to see who's back there. The shifty guys, the big guy.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's just personnel recognition, depending on who's in there. What back likes to do certain things, and in certain instances of a game, I'm guessing Ramir, he's kind of a 3-down back.
Yep.
He can first down, second down, third down back. He can step up and pick up and
Emmett's
blitz
like that
protect.
too.
Yeah, but. Obviously, Ramir's really good out of the backfield. Emmett showed some ability to catch the ball in the backfield last year when he was throwing the mix. Don't know much about Dowdell yet. And then Gabe is your kind of your first and second down guy, and maybe your short yardage back too, if he can stay healthy. Yeah. But ideally, for a defensive-minded guy, those backs just kind of give you an idea what they're trying to do offensively from a play call standpoint. But if they're going to mix it up, who knows? They're probably going to try to keep this defense on their toes a little bit.
A few seconds about the offensive line, because they have a lot of bodies.
They do. They have some versatility. So I'll be interested to see what scheme they settle in. I think they can comfortably play 7 right now, and that gives you a little bit of margin for error. You obviously have to protect your quarterback, but with the RPO game and the stable of running backs, you can play to this offensive line strengths.
Jay, you got probably 7 guys at least that can be in that front 5. Who do you like? I mean, obviously Ty and Nash are back, and Jamari Butler, but who do you like in that group?
I think you got to put. I mean, Cameron Hart is really good.
Black
Yes, yeah. Riley Van Poppel played really well last year. Judy's is right up there. There's some young guys that have kind of put their hat in the mix too. But I think it's just those 3 guys that you see right there on the screen are big time. I mean, Nash and Ty. I mean, they could have left after last year if they really wanted to. They could be probably playing, getting ready for an NFL game.
Yeah.
But they decided to come back.
And Jamari Butler did leave and decided not to go and stay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I tell you
His
what.
personality may be my favorite.
Yeah. He's the way he's added some weight. His body style changed from last year to this year. I mean, he's gonna be a tough to deal with. Those 3 guys up front are gonna cause some chaos this year, and I couldn't imagine trying to be many of those younger linebackers behind them trying to just clean up all their messes that they cause. Man, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. What about the secondary?
I like it. They got some versatility, and they cross-train quite a bit. So I'm obviously pretty excited to see what happens there. And you get some guys that, if they stay healthy, have a chance to have some really big years. Malcolm gets to settle in at that field safety spot.
Yep.
Deshaun Singleton's a Sunday
He's
guy.
a beast.
Listen, he's electric.
Yeah.
And if he stays healthy, he has the ability to impact games from that 3rd level. But the guy that I'm kind of interested in seeing, is he prepared to handle the emotional load of being the guy?
Tommy Hill?
Is Tommy Hill.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people have said good things about you.
Yeah.
Can you hang in there and pay attention to detail week in, week out, and lead that group on the back end?
Yeah, stay focused.